Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael Hussey, and this is my introduction video for EDL 850. A little bit about myself. I am a retired Marine, 25 years. I started my education career as a Marine Corps JROTC instructor. Once my wife decided to retire from the Navy after 23 years, we moved down here to Florida, which is where I started doing my Navy JROTC instructor time. Down here, we do a lot of stuff for the school as instructors, part of the building safety team. Before that, I did a lot of strength coach training for middle school students. I did football coaching, baseball coaching, basketball coaching. Mainly whatever team my son was on, I helped coach. Some hobbies I have: I enjoy reading, and we enjoy playing with our dogs. A little bit about my family. Retired Marine myself, and like I said, my wife is a retired Navy sailor, senior chief. Our daughter works at a preschool. She got her early childhood development degree at Western Kentucky University. My son, who is in college now, well, currently in boot camp for the Army, he joined the National Guard. He did 1 year at Campbellsville University up in Kentucky, and he played football, wide receiver up there. And we have a 1-year-old granddaughter who's named Brooklyn, and she's right there in the corner. Critical reflection. So for my school, when it comes to federal and state laws, I absolutely believe they follow them very well. We have a lot of student support. We do have a decent amount of students with 504 plans, individual IEPs, a good amount of ELL students, and our school does a lot to support them, as well as the teachers do too. They get really involved with the development and making sure they're following the plans well so that they succeed as students. For security measures in the school, I know a lot of schools are going through active shooter drills right now. Our school is one of them, especially down here in Florida after the Parkland down just south of us happened. We are an open campus school, so we do a lot of drills, in our school and school district is trying to do a lot for our school to improve the security plan because it is an open campus. Everything's outside. When kids transition from classes, it's all outside. Big open courtyard, massive campus that we have. So we do a lot for that. For severe weather drills, we've been doing a lot of tornado drills lately, and coincidentally, we did about 2 of them recently, and sure enough, 2 weeks later, we're in 2 tornado watches. So the drills actually helped out a lot. The kids learn and teachers learn a lot from them. Teacher support, we getting a lot more professional development done. We've been doing more grade-specific stuff. Nothing against middle school teachers or elementary school teachers, but in our school district, for some reason, our professional development team are all former elementary school teachers. A couple of them never left the 3rd grade classroom, so a lot of techniques that they were teaching new teachers that were coming in for secondary schools, the techniques don't work for high school students. So a lot of us said we should do more grade specific. So what they did was some PDs they turned over to the schools to do depending on the topic. The district does do a lot of their own PD as far as for teachers. It's directed by the district, and we have to go to the district office or to another school and do if you could say, community PD, and we do it. But for certain topics, it is school directed, is ran by the schools. My own personal critique. I'm very young in the education field. I'm coming up on my 5th year now teaching. However, with my military background, I do believe that a lot of the leadership techniques that I use in my classroom transfer well into the classroom. The kids really respond to it. Other teachers see what we do in the classroom and how we are firm, fair with our kids. We are firm, fair, and consistent. We don't tolerate any discipline issues. We follow school rules to the letter. We make sure our students follow school rules to the letter. So it works. And that's one of our biggest things that we try to pass down to other teachers is you have to be consistent. You have to be hard on them. If you come out the gate hard on them, that's how you need to stay for a while. And then if you want to loosen up the reins a little bit, you can. But you can't start out soft and then try to get hard. It doesn't work. I do have very minimum district experience going through my master's classes. I was able to talk to the superintendent a couple times. I did an interview with him, and I did learn a lot. And I do realize how much the district does as far as support for the schools, teachers, a lot of financial things they have to deal with. Being part of the CTE department, because we teach a dual enrollment class that has a industry certification. The financial part of that, I've got a pretty good grasp on. I understand how the CTE department works, and at the district level, how all the certifications, how when we take testings and the funding's on it, and the kids get their certification test, and then the money comes a year later. It's a big long process, but I have learned a lot with it. And then being part of the safety team, I learned a lot as far as how they're trying to secure our campus. How am I going to improve my current knowledge? I just completed my master's requirements. I just filed my intent to graduate, so I'm excited about that. Now I am taking EDS classes because I want to get my EDS in educational leadership. And I'm going to continue to seek out leadership opportunities inside the school because the goal one day is to be part of an administrator with a high school and middle school level. So that's my goal. And of course, be a lifelong learner because I truly believe you can never learn too much. You're always going to learn something new. Every day, something different happens and you learn from it. So I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to learning from everybody here in this class. And so take care.